Welcome back to the channel. So this is our new shop car. This is going to be overhauled with a load of parts and modifications. So as you've seen, this is the new Audi RS3 8Y and it is our new shop car. So we're using it as a bit of a development car to develop our Volkswagen Audi platform a little bit further than we already do. So we have recently got a partnership with Revo, so we're an authorised distributor and dealer for their parts and their tuning software. So we are going to overhaul this car with a load of Revo bits. We've got intakes, intercoolers, hard pipe kit, and we're also going to do a stance kit on the car because as standard it, you know, sits a little bit high on the arches, wheels are a little bit in, so we just want to make it look really aggressive. So lower the stance, widen it up, make it look a bit more mean, and then obviously do the tuning work. The platform of this car is a 2022 Audi RS3, and at the moment there's no tuning available for it. We can't actually crack the ECU, so Audi, as time goes on, they make their ECUs more advanced, cleverer to get into, and at the moment no one's actually broken the codes to get into it to tune the ECU. So something we're working on and Revo are working on at the moment to make this platform tunable, but as for the moment it's just bolt-on mods, so stay tuned, we will do it, it's just a matter of time. So this particular car, like I say, is a 2022 8Y Audi RS3 in this stunning green. It's a bit of a Marmite colour, I think. You either love it or hate it, but as it's going to be our development car, we want it to be seen, we want it to be known, so yeah, we went for this colour, which I think's brilliant. It's a carbon black edition, which means you get a few extra little bits, bit better spec. You get like carbon fibre mirror covers, carbon fibre sills, different wheels, some nice spec inside as well with the seats and the sound system. All in all, it's a really good car. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, so I've been driving it around in standard form, and yeah, very impressed. It's got 400 horsepower out of the factory, 500 torque, and it is really capable little car. The thing that impresses me most is actually the handling. Very quick car, but the actual handling of it is supreme. I think compared to the old one, the previous generation, I think there was a lot of feedback and reports, so that car was a little bit not boring, but it wasn't so interactive with the driver, where I think this car is actually really lively, and it is, you know, you get a lot of feedback, and it does sort of, you know, can step out on you, and it is, you know, takes more driving input to actually, yeah, control the car, and I think it's fantastic. I think they've really nailed that on this 8Y model. A lot of it's down to the rear diff. It's got really clever rear active diff in it. So yeah, I think what we're going to do, get the car into the workshop. Ray is going to work his magic on it. We're going to do all the fitment, and we'll show you through the process of some of that.
All right, guys, so as Chris was saying before, I finished with the spaces down here. And I've done the lowering springs all around. So the car has 12 on the front and 15s on the rear. All right, so next is we're going to do intake and frontline intercooler. So I'm just stripping everything, taking under trays off everything. I want to pull the front bump off, and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so next what I'm doing now is taking the stock air filter out. Remove this box, because if you come have a look over here, Reagan, we're putting this bad boy in. So let's remove that, and I'll show you from there. Oh. Alright, so as you can see, we've removed the airbox, which was here. Big old lump of nasty. Now we're going to take this flexi hose off, because this causes a lot of disturbance in the intake, as you can see down the inside here, Reagan. So we're going to remove that. We're removing this whole pipe here, and then we're going to fit the new Revo intake system. Bumper is off, as you can see. Next what we have to do is we have to change the cooler. So what we're doing is we're upgrading this cooler here. As you can see it down at the bottom here, goes around. So we need to strip all this off, undo the hoses, and then I'll show you the new one. Alright guys, so we've removed the intercooler and the front crash bar, slam panel, all that jazz is all off. We've also removed the boost pipes, as you see. So if Reagan shows you over here, this is the intercooler we are fitting. It's a Revo upgraded intercooler. You can see the size difference already from now on. It's basically across there. And this now is double the size. Boost pipes. Boost pipes are there. There's also, we've got an adapter here for if we want to run water meth in the future, or any other special ingredients. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fit the new intercooler on, fit all the boost pipes, and then I'm basically going to reassemble everything. And then after that we'll go on and we'll do the intake. I'll fit the new Revo intake, and then last we'll do the front lip on the bumper. Alright guys, so as you can see, everything is back together performance wise. The oversized intake is fully on and fitted with the filter inside as well, brand new filter. So now the only thing left to do is we have to put the front bumper back on, and we have to fit the spoiler to the front bumper, and then it's ready to go.
So there we have it. Ray's done his bit on it. Now it's out on the road. I'm going to give it a good road test in a little while, but I thought I'd just show you what it looks like now. So it's got the stance kit on it. It's got the lowered suspension, lowered springs. So it's 25mm front, 20mm rear, and the actual width for the spacers, I think Ray went over it, but it's 12mm on the front, 15 on the rear width. So I think it looks really good. We've also got the Maxton Designs front lip on it. Just something I think the front end of this car was missing. Just brings the whole visual look down, you know, lower and wider. I think it looks really mean now, really good. So let's have a little pop under the bonnet, have a look. There we have it. The new Revo carbon airbox works really well with the original engine cover. So this part here is actually factory, so it comes like that carbon as factory, so that suits it really well. And then we've got this absolutely huge intake pipe on there now, which is quite a lot bigger, and then the elbow there, which is the really important bit. That's the bit that makes the power really. There's some great great figures on the dyno. Revo have actually put this car on the dyno in standard form, and then once the intercooler and the pipework's been fitted, and there's good positive gains from this in performance measures. So it's adding a good 20 to 30 horsepower with those modifications. That's without an actual remap as well. So really excited to get it on the road. I'm going to take it up the road now, give it a run, and what we'll do in a separate video, do a first drive in it, see what it sounds like, see what it feels like, see if there's any difference in performance and throttle response. We're loving that. We're going to give it a good road test, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you want us to do to this car, what you think we should do to it, any questions about it and our German VAG tuning platforms that we offer, feel free to drop a comment below or give us a call in the workshop. But yeah, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.